Hey, my name is shawnshawn. I sell art on shawnshawn.co, and today we're going to react to an artist called Skech. Now, Skech is he uses aerosol cans to spray art. I was hoping he would have some graffiti, but it doesn't look like he has any graffiti, or he doesn't post on his YouTube at all. I don't know. He may have got his name as a graffiti artist because Skech sounds like a graffiti artist just based on the letters. Doesn't sound like a natural name spelling. It's a classic four-letter combination for graffiti. I don't know. Anyway, let's go check out his videos. This one has a huge high cam. It's one of his most popular videos. It's called Edge of the World, and it's spray paint art. So let's check this out.
To sketch spray painting, crafting, and do-it-yourself art.
Ooh.
What's up, my YouTubers? Before I start with painting, I just want to take a moment to say thanks to all of you who support my channels with your likes, shares, subscriptions. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button for more videos. Stay tuned and let's go.
So kind of a fun intro, talking straight up to the camera like this. So you have kind of the God's eye view, which is very unusual. Most people just talk straight in the camera. They wouldn't look all the way up into the camera. So nice, interesting start to the video.
Let's roll, guys.
It's a really dramatic music, very masculine, you know. So he's like tossing it around, really fun, kind of like a bartender. Really cool. It's a great ad on there, you know, it's just free, make it look super cool. Feels like the Death Star is approaching or something. So skip ahead a little bit. So obviously you put the can down and kind of, these ads are crazy. But you got to pay the bills, right? Yeah. Definitely has a very Star Wars feel to it. I like how he's doing it outside too. It's very organic feel. Yeah, pretty clever to do the stars that way. So highlighting that really tight. I think it is Star Wars, it's just done slightly off, so it doesn't sound exactly like Star Wars. Which is awesome freaking music to have in the background. I don't know how he got away with that, but... Go ahead a little bit. Oh man, these ads popping up all over the screen. That's a really cute little... Oh, waterfall! Pretty waterfall! It's a very clever technique on the water. It's kind of cheesy, but it's, you know, it works really well for just using spray only. Alright, so I think we get the gist of that. There's going to be more, obviously. Go to the next video. So this one is the best spray cans for spray painting. A little more practical guide for artists that actually are in the, as graffiti artists or probably spray paint artists. Starts the logo, pretty nice.
Welcome to Skech spray painting, crafting, and do-it-yourself art.
Stepped off in the spot with a fresh fit, nice kicks, music for the soul, that's priceless. Groove's fantastic, intergalactic jazz clubs where the vibes all magic. Beings from other planets with instruments rocking, all different colors, united like...
These ads are messing me up. Alright, let's keep going.
In a state of flex. So right now I'm liable to do a little two-step. Feeling like a cool cat, gotta do that.
So it's kind of nice how there he's kind of stitching together 3 different images really quick, kind of a montage to kind of build up the story a little bit. And he has this really interesting camera view, pulling it from the inside of the car, so it's really kind of, you feel every angle of the trip of the aerosols to his house.
They like, who's that? No J. Cole. Rayman, Sky Blue, make those jams by the caseload, make the whole place go up. Hours, we don't waste those, taste those snacks. Galaxy walking in my play clothes. Oh, whole planet in the uproar. Earth is the summer, all fears. Plus more, just 4 minutes it takes to break the cycle and bring us together through rhythms. So like Michael said, it don't matter if you're black or white.
It's a really cool studio, a little great window space, a really small studio, just to kind of chill, paint. Really great studio setup, very small but very practical.
Same goes for blue or red, green, we all alike in a way. So let us keep grooving in harmony. Hat with a backpack, feeling like a pharmacy. Prescribe what you need, feel alive through these beats. Survive though we bleed, you can recognize green. Kept punching, I was training right through terrains. Battle scars in the brain, still I maintain.
3 most asked questions on this channel. What's the best paper for spray painting? What's the best caps for spray painting? And third, most important, what are best spray cans for spray painting?
So he has a really good intro right at the camera. He doesn't have any soundproofing around. Like I have this soundproofing right here and here. So it softens the sound, gives it more rich sound. In that space, it's kind of like he doesn't really have room for it, because he has art behind him, which you don't want to change because that's great advertising. And then in front of him is the window, so you can't really cover that light. So I don't know how you would fix this. You might have curtains on the side to kind of soften the sound a little bit more, but you're basically stuck as is recording in that space, I think.
Yeah, I can see the Milky Way through the windows. Comments in every love, praying for tenfold blessings.
What's up my great and awesome YouTubers? Welcome to Skech Art. To all of you who are first time here on this channel, I'm Skech, I'm a spray paint artist, and as I already said, 3 most asked questions by you guys are what is best paper for spray painting, and I already made one vlog about that. If you didn't watch it before, you can check here, I'll put it in the cards. It's one old video that I made about 2 years ago, but soon I'll make new video about best paper for spray painting. Second question, what is best cap for spray painting? Second question, what is best spray caps for spray painting? And really soon I will make a video about that.
Video.
So be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that ring bell notification button so you can get notification.
Alright, let's skip ahead a little bit.
Really need sponsorship. And in your videos, not just Montana Gold appear, but also other brands spray cans. And they have right, I really don't need sponsorship, but I just don't feel comfortable to advertising some spray cans that I'm not paid for. Even these spray cans are really good for spray painting. As you can see on my shelf here, there's a lot of Montana Gold spray cans. But these spray cans are not best for spray painting.
So that's a pretty big surprise that Montana's not the best. I would assume just coming from the outside, looking in, going into some graffiti shops, and they have, obviously Montana, a lot of art supply stuff will have Montana, so for him to say Montana's just okay is pretty surprising.
As you already saw in most of my videos, I'm using Happy Color by Saratoga. Saratoga's Happy Color is Italian brand, and I get these spray cans directly from manufacturer. Now I know that many of you won't be able to get these colors because they are available only in Europe. Now since I have really good relations with Saratoga, we had in plan to release this year Skech Art spray.
So it's kind of interesting. Obviously it's not his fault, but why the hell would you only sell in Euro? Why wouldn't you ship to the US? Like, it's so silly, you know? It's like, why would you miss money? You could obviously sell to American buyers. I mean, unless the American buyers are just totally dedicated to Montana, which I don't think they would be if they know these colors are good. I mean, an artist's going to pick the best brand, no matter if it's from Italy, France, US, who cares, Japan. It's like, if they make good product, they make good product, right? So the manufacturer's being totally dumb with this, but anyway.
But unfortunately, all this corona situation disturbed our plans. So for now, we're just planning. Skech Art spray cans by Saratoga are still on table. We just need to consider our options right now. Okay, let's get back to spray cans. So what is different between these two spray cans? This is spray can for making graffiti. When you spraying with this spray can, paint gets dried really quick, which is why it's not so good for spray painting. And that's why it is so good for making murals and graffiti art. Also, spray paint in this can is really thick comparing to this one. Why? Because this spray can is made for painting cars, car parts and other precise works. And price for both of these cans are basically same. As I already said, paint in this spray can is pretty thick, so that's why this spray can spatter when you spray painting with it. And this spray can spatter only when spray cap is not clean enough, which just take few seconds to clean cap. Now, why I'm using Montana Gold?
So I think it has a good video. There's obviously more to this video, but he's making a good comparison and introducing all the products. Let's see, does he do a spray test? He probably has a spray test as well, but we'll go into the next video. This is one of his more recent one, I think from a couple days ago, so let's check that out. Let's see how, how it's evolved from that last one with the 8 million views. So a similar introduction.
Skech spray painting, crafting and do-it-yourself art.
It's a great drama. Like, la 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 la.
Let's go, guys.
So I guess he's gonna do some galaxies, maybe. I'm guessing. He's got his logo blaring out. It's fun because he really paints really fast too, so you get a lot of different impression. So he's just kind of putting in the outline, then he can start doing the planets, obviously. It's very cool because it's very fast, and you're like, how are you going to get anything out of painting this fast? But he's obviously figured out how to paint fast and fairly precise for what he's doing. Oh, the secret to getting it, the paper. That's super cool that you get like this bizarre... Woo! Fire! That was what I missed in the first video, I think, is the fire part. So it's great special effects here. Just, I mean, it is what it is, but to light on fire, just give it that more like, wow, pizzazz. So then you want to buy it just because it's, made in this crazy way. So pretty cool effects. I don't think that's necessary, but it definitely looks super badass. Probably a girl would use like a little torch, but he's just using like... That's how like I would paint, It's like just more masculine, more freaking badass. It's funny because his music's classical, so it's like... You got this badass kind of masculine look and then very, high-end music. It's probably the impact of living in, I think, France or Italy, so... Ooh. So that's pretty cool. Considering this was spray. So it's always great tossing the cans. I used to do this as a bartender, so it just adds a lot of pizzazz to it. It's just funny he does this with classical music. It seems like you do graffiti sounding music with this, maybe. Like I would do maybe trap or techno or something. Versus, I mean, the buyers are classical. They're going to like classical, so maybe that's a smarter move. So just nice weights to keep it so that it's tight. He's got a little bit of challenge. His head pops in and the focus goes in and out, but he's generally out of focus, so it's no big deal. got a lot of visceral sound with a bam, bam, bam. It's like slamming stuff around, like he's like, clack. But the people that paint on the street, they do like this too. Very dramatic, very kind of expressive. You'll see guys that'll be like smoking the whole time and they'll be so it's really, he's adding a lot of drama to it, which is great. You want to add drama to painting, right? If they're just like, oh, it's kind of boring. So he's getting a lot of range for a spray paint. Normally you just get kind of the line drawing like you do in graffiti. So it's hard to kind of get those fades and a lot of variety in the color. Where it blends more like how you would with brush, say. So it's totally unreal sky, but it's super cool, right? He's doing kind of spatial dust or something, so it's very cool. Oh, he's a little bit off there. Yeah, you want that punch. That's kind of a new cool touch, just adding the white and then add a color on top to make it, just to calm down that white. We'll go a little bit ahead here. So he did that special effects with the planets. I guess he's adding mountains here. It's kind of nice. He has his logo sketch art in the corner. That's really nice. It's just a little overlay. I guess those are snowy mountains. I don't know. Oh, he's going to do special effects with the paper again. So it kind of works. It kind of doesn't. It's definitely the Bob Ross kind of technique with using a huge palette knife. I think it'd just be easier with a huge metal blade, but they just get a blade like this size and then drag it. But it looks cooler if you're just using paper and cans and that's it, right? And he just does this on paper, so it's got to be like, the storage space is like nothing on this, you know? So it's highly practical because you can do a lot of work and you never waste your space. Like, he has a pretty small studio, like maybe 3 times the size of this room, so it's very cool in that aspect. Oh, there goes that magazine again. We'll see what he does here. I don't know if it needed that, but alright, so let's go ahead a little bit. Pretty well done. He's got a little bit of highlights to make it pop, which is really cool. So I think he has like a really good technique. I mean, it's kind of that style that's like really outrageous colors. You definitely see this on street art a lot, where you have someone with spray cans and they'll paint something really these fantastic scenes. And I think I've seen these on the street that people make it literally like 15 minutes and make $30 or something. So they just like boom, boom, boom. They can make $100 an hour doing this like all day long in a tourist area, and you can just make a killing on this if you got like the right attitude. You can paint fast. He paints pretty fast. I don't know if he does this on the street. Maybe he does. Who knows? He probably does a lot online nowadays because he does a video, shows this, and people are like, whoa, what's that? And then he gets that. The people that really like the style art, they'll go and buy it. The color's a little cheesy, but you know, if you do realistic color, it's kind of boring sometimes. So it's kind of fun to use interpretive color here and really just make the canvas pop. And you know, people are looking for bright colors. They want some happiness in life. So you know, sometimes a realistic color you just want to toss out the window and just do your own thing, which I think is what he's doing. I was hoping to see to see if he did any graffiti art, but it doesn't look like he does, or maybe he didn't film it, or maybe he got in trouble, so now he can't do graffiti. I don't know. He definitely has graffiti cans, so that makes me think that he still does graffiti, but hard to say. Obviously, there's way more money just doing legal art like this versus trying to make it as a graffiti artist, and you only have like maybe your YouTube videos, and then it's like the police have all the evidence on the YouTube videos. So I don't know how you even do it on YouTube nowadays with, like, you know, trying to make it as a YouTube artist. It's just easier to go the legal route, like this guy's going the legal route, it looks like. But I mean, Skech, it sounds like he was a graffiti artist. I don't know. I'd be interested to know, but he doesn't have a video on it. Doesn't look like. I didn't look very thoroughly, but I just found, you know, a couple videos. Although I think it's pretty interesting. Thought you guys like it. Hopefully you guys like it. Give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, you can subscribe below. And hope to see you on the next Artist React video. Thanks for watching, guys.